Alright, hello everybody. So it's time for more solo adventures. Yeah, let's not do the heroic mode yet. Heroic mode is nice. And by nice I mean incredibly ruthless. Alright, so we finished off the Curator, so now we are on to Nightbane. Nightbane's ability says players start with 10 mana crystals. So this is a great time to just just have the strongest cards in the game in your deck. Like, whatever you have, go for it. Make the most powerful thing you can. What I have opted to do is just slightly different. I'm using a Warlock deck, and not only am I packing it full of high-cost cards, I'm also packing it full of 4 costs. Because what I can do is I can use the Warlock's ability, pay 2 to draw a card, and then put out 2 of the 4 costs. I'm hoping I can either overpower him with my high spells, or out-tempo him with my 4 costs. And there's plenty of different ways you could do this. I mean, the Rogue's ability of comboing is also very wonderful here. The Druid has a lot of high-cost things and ways to get up to that high cost, so that's also very reasonable. This seems pretty good. I was gonna say, so my first Volcano Sword wouldn't be bad as a first play, but I am really looking at the Giant Mastodon also. 6'10" Haunter. I'm gonna hold off on that. So extra attack and can't be targeted seems really important also. I don't know. Oh, and I have the extra 2. So next turn I have the ability of Senjin plus Fire Plume. He has the chance to attack the wrong enemy. Is there a reason I have such a low-cost card in this deck? He has the chance to attack the wrong enemy, so worrying about... I'm going to do this, just on the off chance that he manages to hit Senjin or the Phoenix. It means that he'll immediately die. Because if I don't do that, I'd have to send both Senjin and the Phoenix at it to kill it next turn. That is exactly what I wanted. And he played another one. Alright. The only other problem here is that since his attacks are random, taunts actually don't do much for me here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Blast Crystal and Senjin once again. I'm very glad I held on to that Siphon Soul. And technically I could Spellbreaker it, but honestly I think the Siphon Soul is going to be my preferred way to remove it. Corehound. Just to have it. I like you, Sarah. And then face smash for the win. But that is just one of the options you can do. As I said, rogue combo, especially with things like Vanish, Shadow Step, the Brewmasters, returning things to your hand, just flooding the board repeatedly. Especially if you have the quest for the rogue, it means you could very, very easily just outperform there. Alright, so Illhoof has the ability that only icky imps can damage it. So it starts on the board with one icky imp. It's a 1/1 that has, when it dies, a death rattle. Death rattle, put it back on the battlefield, and it deals 2 damage to Illhoof. So for this one, since they're all 1/1s, and unlike the plate boss from earlier, I hadn't really seen too many cards to boost it. I decided to go with the mage, with the ability of Arcane Missiles, Arcane Explosion, Fireball even, Blizzard, all the things that can just hit the field for massive. I believe I also put in the 0/7 minion that says at the beginning of your turn, destroy all minions. Alright, so I like this hand, but I'm going to wait on the Arcane Missiles, I believe. Hopefully I pull something good. Because Arcane Missiles is really only going to deal 1 damage. And then do nothing. Illhoof loses 2 health, not 3. But the other cool part is I can just ping with the hero power until I need something else. There we go. So, and now that those are on the field, the death rattle on them will always resummon them. So now I have the option, I can just Arcane Missiles a few times, and any damage dealt to the Voidwalker is good. I think what I should do, though, is get some board presence. Because nothing's going to put me behind faster than not having things to do. Didn't realize he was that afraid of 1/3s, but okay. Taunt minions are good here. And those icky imps come back. That is about 100% how I wanted that to go. Kill wreck. Alright, summon your Kill wreck. 2/6 Taunter. So right now, I think, yeah, seeing what all I can get off of this is going to be good. Transforming into one sheet. Summon a copy of a minion. I am wondering if I use Mirror Entity and get an icky. I'm going to try that. I haven't done this before, so I'm just going to see if this works. End my turn. There, yeah, okay, so I do have a Doomsayer. let's blizzard everything. I'm going to take him down a good chunk. Another option for me there would have been to Mirror Entity to see about that Icky and Frost Nova, so that way they could not attack. I think this is a fairly good way to go. Especially if I can see next turn I'll have 8. That means I can Mirror Entity, Frost Nova, and Doomsayer. Oh, what is this? Alright, so I was like, oh, well, I don't really want to Doomsayer if my minions are going to die. But the fact of the matter is my minions are going to die anyway. So I am going to go ahead. Frost Nova. Doomsayer. That only leaves me one more. If I had thought this out correctly, I actually would have pinged one of those guys. I thought I had one more mana, but I didn't. Ooh. Okay, I was really worried there. I mean, he gets his guys back, but he also took a massive chunk, and I took out that big thing that he had on the field, so I'm not terribly worried. I'm going to try this Mirror Entity, just to see if it works the way I think. Before this fight is finished, so I want to see if I do this. Yes, I still get the... Okay, so that's really cool. If you have a way to clone minions like that Mirror Entity, you can steal the Icky Imps, headbutt them against each other, and the opponent... Yeah, you get the Icky Imp back to keep headbutting. That's just kind of awesome, in my opinion. Yeah. This fight's over. But yeah, he summons a ton of minions, so flooding the board is important, or hitting the board. Whether that be board wipes, or, like the Doomsayer, or if that is just a Frost Nova to hold them back for a turn. Just make sure that you Frost Nova as the last thing you do in your turn, otherwise you will not be able to hit them. Or otherwise one of them will be able to hit you. That was the part that I messed up on. Alright. So next time we will have Shade of Aron and Netherspite. And then the very last episode of this will be Medivh. I went ahead and tried Heroic Mode, and I defeated one of them, so yeah, it's difficult. Doing the Heroic Mode does give you options for... it unlocks a card back, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but if you complete Heroic Mode, I believe you get something. So I went ahead and not only did I do it the Medivh one and got incredibly lucky, but I also tried out like the chess. I don't have to build a deck for the chess one, and the boss is the same, but you have a smaller, you have less cards in your deck, and your hero power is different. And a lot of the other ones, so it looks like all the hero powers are the same, but like I even tried the Big Bad Wolf, and, okay, yeah, all minions cost 1, enemy minions are 1/1, so, yeah, there's a little trade-off. A lot of them also start with some shields up, like they didn't have before, so it's very difficult and not for the faint of heart. But that will be it for this video today. Hope you enjoyed. Anything you want to add, please leave a comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Like and subscribe, all sorts of self-promotion-y jazz, and I hope to hear from you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.